You are here with By the Cover. Today I'll be reviewing Everything's Eventual by Stephen King. Overall, I would rate this collection a 6.12 out of 10. This review may contain spoilers, so if you do not want to hear those, click off now. The synopsis: a collection of 14 diverse short stories by Stephen King, blending horror, fantasy, and suspense, ranging from supernatural encounters to psychological thrillers. The stories feature haunted hotel rooms, dark fairy tales, and twisted everyday life scenarios. The cover of this book is absolutely stunning. I love the artwork, and it ties in with the events of one of the short stories, Lunch at the Gotham Café. Everything's Eventual is a very solid collection of Stephen King short stories. My 5 favorite stories in this collection: The Road Virus Heads North. This story follows Richard Kinnell, a horror novelist who buys a disturbing painting at a yard sale. The painting, depicting a sinister man in a car, changes over time, showing the driver pursuing Kinnell and murdering others, ultimately leading to a confrontation between the two. I thought the concept of this story was awesome, and the idea was very inventive. Next is Autopsy Room 4. Howard Cottrell, a man bitten by a rare snake while golfing, is in a death-like paralysis. Fully conscious but immobile, he witnesses his own autopsy prep, desperately trying to signal he is alive before the doctors dig into him. This story had a creepy premise, but also some very humorous moments as well. I really enjoyed it. Next up is 1408. Mike Enslin, a cynical author who debunks haunted locations, insists on staying in the notorious room 1408 of New York's Dolphin Hotel. Despite warnings from the hotel manager, Olin, about the room's evil, inhuman nature, Enslin stays and faces severe reality warping, psychological terror. Again, love the concept of this, and it was really well done. It reminded me a bit of The Shining. Next up, we have In the Deathroom. Fletcher, an American reporter, is captured by a South American dictatorship and questioned. This story was stressful as well as hilarious. I loved every second of it. Lastly, we have Riding the Bullet. Alan Parker, a troubled art student who attempts suicide and then hitchhikes through Maine to visit his hospitalized mother. Alan encounters the ghost of a dead man who forces him to make a terrifying choice regarding his own life or his mother's. This story had great imagery and was a bit introspective as well. I enjoyed it. Other stories that I thought were pretty good include Everything's Eventual, Lunch at the Gotham Café, and The Man in the Black Suit. Stories that were not my cup of tea, but I didn't think were bad, were The Death of Jack Hamilton and Luckey Quarter. My least favorite stories were That Feeling You Can Only Say What It Is in French, The Little Sisters of Eluria, LT's Theory of Pets, and All That You Love Will Be Carried Away. I found these 4 either pointless, boring, or unnecessary. For those curious about The Little Sisters of Eluria, which is a short Dark Tower series story, in my opinion, this was a drag of a story that really didn't add anything worthwhile to the Dark Tower lore. Overall, a pretty good collection of Stephen King stories. I would recommend reading it. That's about it. We'll catch you later.